Yo, what's going on, guys? Shake and Bake back for more Diamond Dynasty. I just want to post some random videos talking about some stuff. For this video, I want to talk about the market and, like, investing in players and, like, my advice for what I've done so far at this point and what I would do moving forward. Not saying you should do this and copy what I do and pile the Red Sox. I don't think that's a good idea. I think you should follow your team and invest in players that you like but are smart options. Now, a lot of people have been investing in like certain players and this guy and that guy. Again, I showed you and told you in the first one I was going for Bogarts, and I did that. I bought a bunch of Bogarts and bought some of these golds who I can get for cheap. If you can get players for damn near their quick sell, and they've been playing well, I don't see why you wouldn't. Look at this guy. See, that guy gets it. 75 Devers for 1,000. Because the only thing that can happen is if he plays bad, they can take him down. And he can go from a gold to a silver. But more likely, unless he's playing really badly, they're not going to do that. If he's just playing decent, they're just going to leave him the same, I assume. Now, so it's a pretty safe investment to buy guys for like 1,000 stubs or whatever. But you got to realize the quick sell values. That's the number one thing when investing in players. Know the quick sells. If they go up to diamond, 5,000 quick sells. So they're going to sell for probably 5,000 or more, at least. Usually when diamonds jump diamond, it's a little bit more than that, but not much. If you're sitting on $9.99, you're going to be quick selling them. You're not going to be posting and selling that many. But yeah, sometimes guys can jump tiers. Sometimes they can jump maybe 2 tiers. I think that's happened before. I think Aaron Judge, his first year, jumped from like a bronze to a gold or something. I don't know. He jumped at least a few that first year. Maybe even, he might have even come close to diamond. He was pretty close, I think. So I don't know if some of the guys that I've got will even jump up at all, but I would say I even bought some of this guy. This guy's been pitching pretty well too, Nick Pivetta. But when you're investing in players, you want to get guys at the right prices. Now, that's the thing you have to realize. Like Evaldi right here, for 125 stubs at the time you're recording this, it's probably more after. I don't know. It's probably more at the point of you seeing this, but I wouldn't buy him if he was like 300 stubs or 400 stubs. If he's at 100 though, you're not losing much if he doesn't go up ever. You're only losing 25 stubs each. That's nothing. They throw stubs at you all the time in this mode. But, so that's the thing. Like, guys, I would invest in Bobby Dalbec at 40. That's not too bad. But the problem is, again, I don't know how much he's going to go up. He hasn't really been having a great year power-wise. He's not hitting up for a lot of power. So his power numbers might come down eventually. They might adjust him. You never know. That's one of the things you got to realize. The one thing that I've used this year is just from what I've seen watching baseball. I've watched a lot of the Red Sox games, so I feel like I've known, like, this guy's been hitting pretty well. This Christian Arroyo guy, honestly, I probably should buy some more of him at 5 stubs right now. I'm gonna put some buy orders in and see if we can get some of them for like 8 stubs, because yeah, I mean, might as well. But this guy's been hitting really well for him. Nice little stretch for the Red Sox. So could he eventually go to a bronze? Yeah. And I mean, even at a bronze though, I'm only making what? If he goes up to a bronze at 8 stubs, I can quick sell him for 25 stubs now. So you're tripling your investment, which is kind of nice. So, and you're not spending a lot to get a card like this, we'll say. But yeah, you gotta kind of just watch about a lot of baseball. Follow fantasy baseball. That's gonna help too. I have a fantasy random. I'm in some random ESPN league, bro. That's it. Just with some random people. But so yeah, that I think helps. Like Franchi Cordero, he's got some good potential. He's been terrible at the plate this year. He's been awful. He is deserving of his 60 rating. He has not been very good this year, but he could be good at some point. He could. It's not a bad one worth buying for. Maybe 5. Is 5 the cheapest you can get him for? Probably. I'm guessing. But you just want to pick guys who have potential, who maybe they're playing well. Like, you just really have to pay attention to the stats, the games. You got to watch that kind of stuff. I know the Corbin Burns guy has been playing super well for the, I think it's the Brewers. Honestly, I know nothing about him. I have never seen him pitch, but if he goes diamond, a lot of people are going to make some stubs. Even buying him right now, if he eventually goes diamond, that's 2,000 stubs for every one you bought. And that's kind of what I've been banking on with Xander Bogaerts, who I feel like is a lot more safe of an option to go diamond because he's been hitting so well. And who knows, maybe by the time we record this, he's already a diamond. I don't know when I'm uploading this. I've been recording a bunch of these videos. I'm going to just sprinkle them out to y'all. I don't want to upload like 10 videos in a day here, but I'm recording them all at once so I can then, you know, get them out while I'm still playing the game. Because I know y'all wanted to see some more videos of this, so I got y'all. Just doing some little tips and tricks and some things that I've kind of done. Because in past years, I haven't really invested in players much, but I've seen guys go up, and I've kind of been like, oh, maybe I should buy a couple of these, maybe I should buy these. I feel like now this year I've got a good idea of what can move and what can't, and what's realistic. Like, it's super unrealistic to think Garrett Whitlock's gonna even hit diamond. That's super unrealistic. I mean, if it did happen, I'd make $5 million. That's not happening. It's just not. Unless he keeps a 0 ERA the entire year, or becomes their starting pitcher, and he still has a 0, then maybe he goes diamond, I guess. But that is a pretty unreal scenario, that he's gonna have a 0 ERA all year. So, like, you have to be realistic with your thing. But I think he could go silver. I think maybe he could even go gold by the end of the year. Now, 2 tiers is pretty hard to do. It's only been done, I think, a few times. But I think it could be done with this guy. I think he could have a shot at winning Rookie of the Year. He really could. With the way he's pitched so far, if he continues to do that all year long, and they might even bump him into the rotation. He's coming off Tony Johns. So I'm big on that guy, but I'm just using him as an example here because he's one guy who I've invested in. So, like Ottavino, he's been pitching better as of late, but he kind of started the year shaky. Could he eventually go to silver? Probably, man. I mean, even if you buy him now, 40 Stubs. Like, I'm just going off the Red Sox because, again, I've watched most of their games, so I know which guy's been playing well. Matt Barnes has been pitching really well. I don't know how he's a bronze. This guy was a silver, I think, last year. I loved his card. He's been actually... I should probably parallel him up. Does anyone have number 1? They don't, but someone's got this, so they're definitely going to beat me. But I really liked him last year, man. I used him a ton last year. Might have to go for him this year because he's been pitching really well. He could get some upgrades, man. I probably should buy some more of him. And some other of these guys, Chavis, and who else? Tanner Houck, too, but I think more people know about him, but he's only 25 Stubs. I mean, he's a quick sell value right now. You want to get guys at low value, so you're not overpaying. Like, I know Ohtani right now, at the point of me recording this, is like a couple thousand Stubs. He's a silver, bro. If he doesn't get upgraded to gold, which he probably will, but even if he does, that's only that's 1,000 quick sell. So, I mean, you're buying these to sell them to others, but other people are doing the same. I mean, if he eventually goes diamond, now that's where you're making a lot of Stubs. But who knows? That could be a while, man. You could be waiting months and months. I'm trying, like, I think Xander Bogaerts could go diamond this week. I really do, or could have already gone diamond by the time you see this. Who knows? But I think he could go diamond pretty soon here. His price is probably super inflated after I've already made my initial video, because it doesn't take much to inflate prices in this game. It really doesn't. Like someone makes a video and is like, yeah, I like JD Martinez, and then all of a sudden the price is like 5,000. Like, it's crazy. Or like I post on Reddit something and like, dude, I don't know if it's just people were sleeping on this dude, but he went from like 50 Stubs to like 120, 200 Stubs almost. So, I don't know. And all I did was post on Reddit, and I didn't even get a lot of upvotes either or anything. I tweeted about it, but didn't have a lot of replies either. So I don't know. And then when it comes to like actually making Stubs too, flipping things, bro, flipping is so easy this year. Like, bro, you just gotta find someone with decent margins and just go crazy. You can go crazy with a lot of these guys too right here. Look at this, 95. Someone has a buyer of 95. If you buy him for 5 Stubs, or no, he's a common. Maybe do you have to buy him for 25? If he's a bronze, I think yeah, I assume. But you buy them for 25 and you can sell them for 90, that's 70 Stubs a pop. Now, obviously, that's going to take a lot of time to make a lot of Stubs. So that's why a lot of these don't work. I mean, you could do it. It's good. It's just going to take a lot of clicking and a lot of stuff. But you want to find guys that have like a couple hundred Stub difference they can make a profit on. Like, this isn't too bad of a margin right here. If you're buying him for 250 and you're selling him for 420, minus 10%, 42 up the top of that, you're making a couple hundred Stubs per flip. Like, that's not a bad one right there. I'm trying to look around at some other places. Like, see this one? Look at right. 1,300 to 1,100. It's not much of a difference, especially because 130 is going to come up the top for the 10%. You got to always factor in that. But flipping is really easy in this. You can flip equipment. You can flip shoes, bats, tons of stuff you can flip. You just got to look at all these prices. Like, this one's not too bad, but it's just not a lot of Stubs. You're making 50 Stubs a per. Damn near. Again, this one, you're not making anything on some of these. And sometimes you'll see them go up. Madison Bumgarner, bro, he just threw a no-hitter the other day, and he's only 136 Stubs. It was a 7-inning no-hitter still, but I'm surprised people aren't trying to stock up on him, and his price has gone up a little bit more than that. My goodness. Because, he's a good pitcher, too. He struggled, though. His first game of the year, I think he got shelled. So, but I think he's been pitching pretty well since then. But, not a bad player to maybe invest in, but, I know Molina has been playing really well this year. I'm kind of surprised he's only 600 Stubs because he only needs to go up 1 overall. He's been playing really well. Like, that makes me think he could definitely go up. So just some quick tips to think about and some things to know about when you're trying to flip things or you're investing in players. You've got to know, is it worth it? Is the potential there? And am I being realistic? Honestly, ask yourself those 3 questions. If you're really thinking like all these commons that you're investing in are going to go diamond, yo, bro, you're out of your mind. I think I'm even out of my mind for thinking Whitlock's even going to go gold. That probably won't happen. Maybe it will. I hope it will, but it probably won't. Probably the best he goes is silver, which, again, I have 999 of them, so I'd make about 100K, and I didn't spend 100K to get them, so I make profit, a good amount of profit, but not a lot. Probably not worth it for the effort that it took to buy them all. Definitely takes a while to buy a lot. 999 copies of a card takes a while, so and like, honestly, just sell everything, like things that you aren't collecting and things you don't need. Like, you can sell some of these random stuff right here. Like, even if it's only for like 100 stubs or whatever, you can sell this one for like, what, 600 stubs? Like, that's not bad. Anything that you can sell that you don't need, sell, honestly. That's what I've done this year. Can you sell these this year? I think you can. Yeah, you can sell nameplates still. Sell all these, or the ones that you can, at least. Like, icons, anything you pull from packs, man. Yo, if I sold my collection, man, we'd have so much even more. But I just been collecting, guys. Eventually, I will try and do the live series collections, because I wouldn't mind getting, you know, a David Ortiz, a 99. That's probably the only 99 he's gonna get this year. So the only way to get Big Poppy is to collect. But I last year I did have the collection reward done by, like, I think maybe July. So and I don't, maybe I spent a couple $100 last year on stubs. Maybe I didn't buy a lot of packs, so I haven't bought any this year. So we'll see. I think I bought during like a sale or something. Maybe it was July 4th sale or something. I don't know. Maybe it was before then. Maybe it was Memorial Day. I don't know. But I definitely bought some stubs last year. But yeah, just be wary of that. And like, also too, when you look at the collections, like, some of these top players for some of these collections go for more just because, you know, hey, they're the top guy in the collection. Like, but if those change, then that other guy would be worth more. So like, you got to always keep an eye on that. Seager had a really good couple days against the Red Sox, and again, he only needs to go up 1 to go to gold. 400, 500 stubs per. That's not bad, bro. If you got some stubs you're sitting on, that's my thing. I'm sitting on 150K right now. We could really use that to beef up our stubs even more before probably the first update, which has got to be pretty soon from now. Maybe, again, at the point of making this video, maybe it's already happened and this is all outdated. But I just want to give you guys some tips on the market and what to go for and what to look for. And also, you need to be wary of the content coming. Because, again, I said something like, when, you know, the 42 players, those are going to drop at some point. If you have one now, you could probably sell it and then buy it back in like a week or two. Maybe even less. And if those packs are on a Conquest board or Friday, new stuff's coming out, you got to assume, hey, there's going to be free packs. There's going to be free stuff on those Conquest boards. Some of this stuff might go down, and it might go down fast. Really far. Those 42 players at one day, they're going to go from 40,000 down to like 8,000. That's what happened last year, I think. So, I mean, they won't go lower than 5,000, obviously, because it's quick sale. But, yeah, just some tips on the market in case you're new. And again, I hate giving out this tip because I've lived on it. But if you're an Xbox noob, all right, let's just go open up a pack. I'm going to give this tip out, even though this tip has made me so much, and you shouldn't do this. All right, so where's a single pack, bro? 1,500 stuff. So we're going to buy a single pack real quick. We're going to open this pack up. We're probably not going to pull a diamond. This is my first pack I've bought with stubs this year. My goodness. And we get a bronze. Okay, so we're going to flip this bad boy as Jared Dyson. You never, ever want to click this and quick sell now. Really, you don't. So we'll go to Jared Dyson in the collection, but like, you really don't want to do that for 47. You could go to your collection and go, all right, he's only going for that much. But like, you really don't. So we're going to hit the marketplace really quickly, and we're just going to look up Dyson. Bro, Dyson used to have some crazy speed in Diamond Dynasty. Now his speed is pretty slow. So Jared Dyson, 140 is the buy now price. Again, you could make 3 times the amount that he's selling for if I take it and create a sell order for 139 and someone buys it. I mean, I'm making 2.5 times after tax. So you really never want to click that price unless like the gap isn't that big and you just want to get the stubs now or whatever. So there are times in which you do that, but never when you're opening packs and you haven't looked at the market. You can also look at it online too. So keep up your computer and the MLB The Show, link your accounts, do all that stuff so you can actually see on the web app. The web app, you can flip on there too and do all that stuff on there. They even have sites for sniping, like the Show Zone. I don't know what it's called this year, but they have like a price filtering thing on there, and it shows you like what are good cards to flip. I did this a ton last year, and it was pretty successful. So, little market tip video in case you're new. Diamond Dynasty, just some stuff I've done this year. Will it pay off? We'll see. We'll wait. Maybe none of those pay off, and I'm just wasting hundreds of thousands of stubs. I mean, I can just quick sell the stuff and get most of it back. Besides the Devers. If Devers doesn't go diamond, I've lost a lot of stubs, but I like the way he's played this year, and I think he's going to go diamond at some point. So, we'll see. We'll wait on it. But, shake and bake. I'm out. Little market tip video. Hope you guys did enjoy. More MLB Diamond Dynasty videos coming, baby. I got y'all. Peace. Woo.